So today what I'm doing is I am unboxing our brand new Ninja Air Fryer Max XL. Which has a 75% less fat, 450 degree max temperature. What I love about it, it's got the pull-out tray, as you can see here in the picture. It also has a 5.5 quart capacity that will hold up to 3 pounds of fries and or wings, which I love. So the current one that we have, I'm not crazy about. I'll talk a little bit about it later, but it has the see-through door on the front, and you can actually see what's cooking, but it just causes the grease to collect at the bottom. And man, this thing smells like grease and oil, and it's just hard to keep clean. I wanted the basket type so that I could actually keep the grease and the juices from what I'm cooking contained in one container. And I believe this one is actually dishwasher safe, so I can wash the little tray that sits inside as well as the baskets itself. So this is how it came packaged. Like I said, straight out of the box. I love the way it looks already. It's not very big. It's not as big as the one that we currently have been using, but it's also like the perfect size. Has the vent up here on the top. Has the time. Has the temperature settings. Has several different cooking cycles such as max crisp, air fry, air roast, air broil, bake, reheat, and even dehydrate, which I love. I've never dehydrated anything, so I'm kind of looking forward to trying to dehydrate either some meats or maybe even some fruits. So let's see what this looks like on the inside here. So this is your tray that you can set your, let's say, chicken wings on top of. And what it does is it creates about an inch of space underneath, which allows the air to circulate completely around all the meat, underneath it, around it. You do have to still shake it, from what I understand, from time to time. While it's during the cooking process, you just shake it a little bit to kind of keep things moving around. And this is the back of the unit. Standard plug. I like this one. The one that we currently have has a 3-prong cord, whereas this has a 2-prong. One other little thing I want to mention when you're using these kind of devices, if you're able to do it, try to keep it on its own circuit. Air fryers and microwaves, they pull a lot of juice. In our kitchen, we have the air fryer on one circuit and the microwave on its own circuit as well. Some people would say this is probably a little bit overkill, but it'll definitely keep you from blowing some fuses. So now what we're going to do is we're going to plug this sucker in and see how it works. All right, so you hit the power button. We're going to try the max crisp setting. Looks like max crisp is 450 degrees, which is what it starts at. And then as soon as you turn it on, it will start counting down, starting at 10 minutes. I believe the air fry, air roast, and broil setting allows you to adjust the time. The max crisp, you can adjust the length of time that the timer goes. But if you're using the other settings, you can increase the settings or decrease the settings. For example, if you're making chicken wings, you can actually be using the air fry setting. So if you're using the air fry setting, you can actually cook them longer, because I believe the air fry setting for wings is like 20 minutes, but you can make it up to 30 minutes if you want your wings crispier. As you can see here, I'm able to adjust the temperature. As you can see, I can go up and down. Now remember, this is in every mode but max crisp. If you're in the max crisp mode, you cannot adjust the temperature or the time. That's pretty much the functions. Turn the power off, and this thing is already hot from what I can feel just from running it for that short little bit of time. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get you the previous air fryer that we had, that we've probably had it for about 4 years, maybe 5, and not a fan. We bought this one when air fryers were starting to get popular. The technology has changed. This is a Power Air Fryer Pro. And as you can see, it hasn't been cleaned. Not that we don't normally clean it, but just look at the condition of it. And I usually wipe this thing down. Once you open the drawers, you can see between the glass on the front, these kind of air fryers will trap grease and other things in between the glass that I'm not crazy about. So if you look here, this has a metal tray on the bottom. You have to use aluminum foil for the drip tray. And the door actually pops out, as you can see. But just look at all the stuff that it collects. You know, all the grease. And you clean this thing, and it's hard to get it off. You can get it off because it's just grease. There's been 2 times where I've actually taken the screws out that you can see there and taken it completely apart just to clean it thoroughly. But if you look at it, it's got these trays. Sometimes the grease gets underneath, as you can see. It's off. So, like I said, I'm only showing you this to compare the pros and cons of using this type of an air fryer versus the one that we just purchased. Like I said, much more convenient. It has the tray like I talked about earlier, where you can set your food on it. The grease will drip down into the tray underneath and will collect all the grease, and then you can actually wash it. And from what I understand, like I said, this is actually dishwasher safe. You can stick the whole tray inside the dishwasher. This one here, you cannot do that. No matter, it's just a pain. This machine still works, so we're debating if we're just going to bless somebody with it that could use one, that doesn't have one or can't afford one. But I'm done with that particular model, and I think I'm going to go with this particular model moving forward. So I will do an update video to let you know how it cooks. All right. Love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.